KAIZER Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, I know I'm late on today's video, Bafetu, but Kolega, I've got you covered with some of the latest happenings at National. But of course, before I give you everything that I want to give to you, Bafetu, please do make sure to like the video and also subscribe to the channel if ever this is your first time seeing Football Trends with QB, and click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you get notified. Now, to warn you guys, I think on this video I'm not bringing good news, because I know all of you guys are waiting for good news, but hey, in the wing is petelana. They are not good news, but they are also not bad news, you know. So I could say it's somewhere in between. So starting off with in the baga also in Appollis is finishing clar, because you remember I've reported about also in Appollis. KAIZER Chiefs made an improved offer in terms of signing or also in Appollis, even though Mazola Jemulef denied that. But me, I know what I know about it, and I'm the source that I'm getting my news from, because I know it's a fact. KAIZER Chiefs did make an improved offer for also in Appollis, but the chairman of Ipulukwane City said, this offer is not enough, give me something like this and this and this on top. And then, you know, KAIZER Chiefs, because KAIZER Chiefs management, they don't want to lose, in business. They said and then they went back to Asanele. As I'm speaking with you, it has been confirmed with him. KAIZER Chiefs are still in talks with Cape Town Spurs over the services of Asanele. Now, to be honest with you, Bafetu, if you remember correctly, Cape Town Spurs, they wanted 10 million for Asanele, which was an offer that KAIZER Chiefs was not willing to pay. And now I have to say, Jongobang Repotile on previous videos, I think KAIZER Chiefs are trying to do something in terms of Asanele. There are some negotiations that are going on. So to be honest with you, Bafetu, before yes, KAIZER Chiefs made an improved offer for Asanele, but I don't think it's still close to what Cape Town Spurs is asking for, because they wanted 10 meter for Mfana, and KAIZER Chiefs moving from Appollis because they wanted more, going back to Asanele by trying to give them some improved offer. I'm not too sure in terms of the figures with him, how much is it, but I do know it is improved from what they previously offered. Now I could say blame KAIZER Chiefs management and we have it as in blame Bafetu, because most of the time those players, if ever KAIZER Chiefs is interested in signing them, we all know what happens. Our prices work on that, they become insanely high, which is but anyways, if you look at the deals that happened, Orashin Totally was bought way cheaper than Asanele. Yes, I understand this of what player, but compare the two players between the two of them, which one do you think is worth 10 meter? And in terms of my comments, Bafetu, don't worry, I'm getting to your comments. Bafetu, Football Trends with QP doesn't skip any comments. So comment if you think I'm not getting to your comments. Yes, obviously it takes me time, because there's a lot of comments, and I'm increasing it in down in the comment section below, which makes it a bit more difficult for me, but don't worry. So that's what I had for you in terms of Asanele, and also in Appollis. Kumbula Mbogeli today, I think he was spotted training with Ipulukwane City. So yeah, it's something. Even the coach Manqaba Mnciti said it himself, which is I would have loved to have also in Appollis, but it looks like even the club player was interested in signing him, they failed. So Nami, it might be possible that is fail taller, but I asked Bafetu what he was trying to say in terms of that. You can let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And then also Bafetu, there's a player that we talked about a lot, obviously there are other players now who I might not mention on this video, but we've talked about them. If you've watched my previous videos, obviously you are Khumalo. I've mentioned some few players who are not on coach Nasreddin Nabi's plans, and unfortunately is one player like it looks like is Opaza, because as I'm speaking with you, if you remember correctly, I reported about him, he is not on the coach's plans in this Lezo, and as I'm speaking with you currently, Nabi straight Bafetu, as in when you're not on my plans. In fact, you don't fit on what I'm trying to do here. Obviously, I'm not gonna break his spirit, but he said, "Let me just loan you out." And he has been trying. He has been trying with some few clubs, but it looks like those clubs are not interested in signing Osibongiseni Mthethwa on a loan deal. But now, as I'm speaking with you, they've offered him to Imagesi FC. So it looks like Nasruddin Nabi offered the boy to Imagesi FC, and probably something might happen, because I can say definitely it looks promising. But if not, Bafethu, as a defensive midfielder, he's a player that is important, and Khumalo Blom was not fit, to play. But we did not see him. For me, actually, personally, I did not see him being part of the squad that traveled to Bloemfontein to face Moromo Galant. So even this match that is coming currently, I don't think he's going to be part of it, because Bafethu Wenzima. Coach Nabi made it clear with time, you're not in my plans. So Sizobona, I've talked about some of the other players, but obviously right here I won't mention them, because I think it's something that destabilizes the team. But yeah, whatever that I have. And then also Bafethu, Dr. Khumalo Naege or Lucas Radebe had something to say in terms of KAIZER Chiefs. And starting with Lucas Radebe, Bafethu, he says, a winning KAIZER Chiefs is very good for the country. And according to him, when I quote, he says, it shows the magnitude of the impact of the club, not just in South Africa, but in Africa, because it's a big club and it's important that they do well. They lift up the spirit of the country just by winning their first game, and not just winning, but I think they played very well. You could see the players they acquired, Gaston Serino, and all of them, they're doing well, because now they realize that they're playing for a big brand, and that brand needs to be at the top level. When you have teams like Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns who have done well, and we have to live up to that as KAIZER Chiefs, because we know how big that brand is and what it does to the community when the team does well. And then he also warned the fans who would say they shouldn't expect much, and they should not rush the new coach and his technical members by saying, I don't think we can expect success in terms of winning trophies, but I think it's all about being stable, get the consistency going, get the players they need, and get a proper structure in success first. Then we can talk about trophies after, because then at least we can maintain the success that we have. And for me, that's very important. That is what I see happening at the moment with Nasruddin Nabi and his technical team coming in, and also the players that are there, especially the young ones. You can see the confidence in them. You can see there's a new man at the helm of the club, and I think he's giving them that inspiration. Lucas Radebe. But now, Nami, I have to be honest, in terms of my trophies, I'm no longer expecting trophies. Actually, I was not expecting anything, but to be honest, my signings, they're not going the way we want. There's a lot of things that are not going according to the coach's plans, but hopefully we can salvage something. I'm not saying I'm expecting something, but maybe something is going to happen, something positive. And then also going back to Indabaga or Dr. Khumalo, the former KAIZER Chiefs player. Number one, organization and the structure. Number two, there's a bit of character. And then number three, calculated introduction of young stars. So those are the three key important things as Bono Dr. Khumalo on the new KAIZER Chiefs that is being run by Nasruddin Nabi. So he says, for now we can't say much about one game. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's so much change when you look at the Toyota Cup and Gallant. There's a vast improvement. It's good we won the first game for the morale of the players and the fans, but for me, I see things differently from the fans and media. I know there's a lot of work to do here, but for now, I congratulate my players on their good attitude and the win. I'm not entirely happy with everything. The best thing from today's game is 3 points, the spirit and the winning attitude, organization, character, and the introduction of young stars. He's very calculative in his introduction of young players. Mduduzi Shabalala has been scoring during friendly matches. I'm not taking anything away from the previous coaches, but the protection of the young players is key. If you remember, remember the interview Mduduzi Shabalala did when he was asked what was making Relebokile Mofokeng shine. He said the difference was that Chiefs weren't getting the result. There was so much pressure on the young players at Chiefs. It's not going to be easy. Building a team can take 5 years. Sundowns started to develop their team very slowly. Dr. Khumalo bafethu. Well, I believe this is it. This is all I had for you on today's video. Now, if ever, bafethu, I have to be honest and say it out loud. If ever KAIZER Chiefs can sign or also in Appollis by tomorrow, bafethu, I have to tell you ukuthi ngizonjayivela nakanjani. I will make a plan ukuthi ngibone ukuthi yazini QB is dancing for us, guys. So let's hope something is going to happen in terms of Asanele Velabai, because as I've said, KAIZER Chiefs made an improved offer in terms of Asanele Velabai. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. But also in Appollis, I'm not promising you anything, bafethu, but if ever KAIZER Chiefs does sign also in Appollis, ngizotweka bafethu, I will dance for you for sure.